we've got to keep in mind Sunderland and the way they've gone about business. Yes, we all know Sunderland are a massive club, but they have been so clever and smart with their recruitment, haven't they? It's something we've talked about basically throughout the whole season. This squad, I think, cost under £10 million in total. Wilson Isidore has boosted that up quite a bit by costing £5 million in January. But otherwise, you look at the rest of that team, I don't think anyone there cost more than £4 million.
Yeah.
You got the likes of Trey Hume, who cost 150 grand, I think. Dennis Sirkin, 250 grand. Those two were less than $500,000, put it that way. And there's probably plenty of others I can point out there. But this feels to me like, and I'm not saying Sheffield United are, the big baddies who have been throwing money around by any means, but this feels like a victory for going about your recruitment the right way. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, you are right. I mean, if half your defence costs less than a semi-detached in up north, then you're on the right lines, aren't you? It's great. But we spoke to Christian Speakman earlier on this season, didn't we? And we got a lot more insight into their process and how they go about ways. We also need to mention the use of the academy, which is amongst the most effective in the Championship,
100%.
Probably actually in the country. So many academy players come through. Anthony Patterson played in that team. Tommy Watson's come on, had impact. Dan Neil, Chris Rigg. Goodness me, like the use of the academy is there.
It must be the youngest starting 11 in a playoff final.
It'd be interesting to check that out. But when you're talking about the players and the use of the academy and the use of signing young players, we put out an Instagram story of the players waiting to go up to get the trophy. They're kids.
Yeah,
they're just kids. When you're up close with them, when on the pitch, they look mature. They look older. When you're in amongst with them, like 5 foot away from them, they're just kids.
Yeah.
And they just achieve that.
Yeah. This is what happens when you put faith in youth. A lot of people will look at that and say, yes, Sunderland have a lot of young players, but they're inexperienced. Maybe they would have been contesting automatic promotion a lot longer if they had a more experienced squad. I don't know. But today, Sunderland have got themselves promoted with the youngest squad in the Championship. That is remarkable. And when you've got a 17-year-old starting the game, you've got a 19-year-old coming off the bench, both young local lads from the academy, and then you've got several other players who we've already mentioned. It's honestly a remarkable achievement. It's like Football Manager stuff, really.